Welcome to Super Maths Help 24. We want to look at a way you can recall the trig ratios of your special angles. Is there something or a way you can do that? Of course, there are so many ways you can remember this, but I think this method is worth sharing. So let's get into the solution. All right. The major part of this is to create a grid of 4 by 6 or a table 4 by 6, so but there are some little steps involved, so I've already written out these steps so you can look at these things and follow the steps, but it will help you to just watch and observe how I'm going to do it. You can go back to the video and then take the steps, but the steps are basically this: make a grid of 4 row by 6 columns. The second thing is, on the first row, after the first cell, this is after this cell, after the first cell, write your special angles. Okay, I'm going to do all this starting from 0 to 90. That means your special angles are 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90. Now, the next step will be in the first column. That's this column. The first column, after the first cell, after this, write your sine, cosine, and tangent. The next step will be in the sine row. This will be the sine row. In the sine row, number from 0 to 4. I'm going to do this. Just observe. I'm just reading out the steps. Then divide all through by 4. That's the next step. The next step will be take square roots. The next step for cosine, for the cosine row, invert the sine result. And the last thing is for the tangent row, divide sine by cosine. So quickly, let's do all these things that I've outlined. So the first thing here is to draw this grid. This is a 4 by 6 grid, 4 rows by 6 column grid. So we first of all number. Let's start from here. Number, this is 0, 30, 45, 60, and 90. Yes. Then after this, write your sine. This is your cos. And then this is your tangent. Now the first step is to number from 0 to 1. You can do it this side because I'm going to do a little mass within here. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the first step. Second step, divide all through by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. The next step, take square root of the fractions. Square root, square root, square root, square root, square root. Now 0 divided by 4 is still 0, so square root has no effect. Now the square root of this is half, 1 over 2. Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2. This, we are going to write it as root 2 over 2 because square root of 2 is an irrational number, so we'll leave it in solid form. This, will write it as root 3 over 2, and then 1 over 1, this is 1. So this is simply telling you that sine 0 is 0, sine 30 is half, sine 45 is root 2 over 2, sine 60 is root 3 over 2, and sine 90 is 1. Now for cosine, invert. Why? Because sine 0 is the same thing as cos 90. Sine 30 is same thing as cos 60. So invert. Just write this one here. Write this one here, root 3 over 2. This one comes down, root 2 over 2. This one here, 1 over 2, and then this one here. Now for tangent, divide sine by cosine. So what we have is this divided by this, 0 over 1 is still 0. This divided by this is like 1 over 2 times the inverse of this, 2 over root 3. The answer here is 1 over root 3. That's your sine 30. These two numbers are the same, so when they divide themselves, the answer here will be 1. This divided by this, we have root 3 over 2 times 2 over 1, so that will give me root 3. And then 1 divided by 0, 1 over 0 is undefined. So with this, you can easily generate these tables. These are important trig ratios that you ought to know as you take journey in your mathematical career or achievements. Thanks for being a part of this video. Follow our pages on Facebook, WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp channel, and on YouTube we have so much things there for you to learn from. Thanks for being a part of this video.